Good morning. I am Christina Davitt. I am a member of this congregation and the chair of our QUU group. Yeah. So when Mary Tamaris and I became a couple in 1993, I was coming out of an 11-year relationship with another woman. During that time, neither my ex nor myself had come out to our parents. In fact, when my father died in 1984, one of my first thoughts was of relief of not having to come out to him, because I feared that I would be cut off from my family, given their extreme loyalty to the Roman Catholic Church. But with Mary, who impressed me with how comfortable she was in her identity as a lesbian, I worked on finding the courage to be fully out myself. With Mary, I knew I wanted to be married, wear the white dress, and have a wedding ring on the left finger, fourth finger of my left hand. Our ceremony of Holy Union 31 years ago, on May 20th, 1995, at the UU Church in Montclair, New Jersey, featured the same chalice lighting we had today. Thank you for picking it, Rev. Amy. We were the second same-sex couple to be married in that church. In 2001, Vermont passed a law allowing same-sex couples to enter civil unions. So we drove to Vermont because we owned property there. We had our wedding with a UU minister, a live band, and a mashed potato bar. This civil union made a difference to my family because my brother, who was an attorney, gave us a lovely card that said, "Welcome to the club." In 2004, New Jersey passed a domestic partnership law that included same-sex couples. So we put on our best Hawaiian shirts, went to town hall, and the clerk issued us a domestic partnership registration. We thought we were done with weddings. However, when we moved to Washington State in 2009 for Mary's job, we wanted to buy our house with the same terms as a married couple, so that if one of us passed, the second one would inherit automatically. However, the attorney reviewing the proposed deed said we needed a Washington domestic partnership. We didn't have a ceremony this time, but we paid another $50 for the registered domestic partner's card in your wallet, so you could prove to people that you were. They said the word married didn't make a difference. They said domestic partnership was good enough. They were wrong. In the fall of 2012, we decided to adopt a child from Washington's foster care system. When I met the woman who would become our daughter, 15-year-old Candelaria Martinez, I told her we were two women who were looking to foster and adopt. I didn't use the word lesbian because I didn't know if that was in her vocabulary. And also, I was anxious to not offend her. I explained that we were not married then, but we might be able to be. This was because Washington was about to have a vote on Referendum 74, which, if approved, would grant same-sex couples the right to marry in Washington. Candy looked at me and said, "Well, if you could be married, it would be okay." Years later, she told me she had no idea what I was talking about. She had never heard of a lesbian, much less met one. Thankfully, Ref 74 passed, and we were actually married in the East Wenatchee UU Fellowship in December of 12. Our foster child, now our daughter, was there. The local paper covered our wedding. Our picture was on the front page above the fold in the Sunday paper. And speaking of coming out, when she was 17, our daughter came to us one afternoon and said, "You know, I know you like girls, but is it okay if I like boys?" We said, "Of course, whatever makes you happy," which is the right answer. So I'm here to tell you, friends, she's not my friend. She's not my sister. She's not my roommate. She's not my partner. She's not even my mother, which once she was accused of, or any other euphemism for what we are. She's my wife. It's been a long journey toward hope and recognition, but we got there. May it always be so. Amen.